a fruit pizza today, and the recipe starts with a sugar cookie crust and then a wonderful cream cheese icing, and then we'll top it with lots of fresh fruit. So we'll get started with the dough with some flour and powdered sugar, and I softened some butter in the microwave. So that goes together pretty simply. It's a very soft dough, and I have a stone that I like to use for this recipe. I've also made it on a cookie sheet before, but I do like the stone. And I tend to put mine on a towel on the counter just so it doesn't slide around as I'm spreading the dough. So I'm going to mix this up and kind of pour it out. Sometimes it is easier just to use your fingers. Okay, this is step one, and we'll pop this in the oven and make the icing. I've taken the cookie out of the oven, and you can see it's a nice golden brown. I would set your timer for 20 minutes and then check it. Even though it's baking at 325, every oven's different, and you want it cooked, but you certainly don't want it crispy. Okay, so then the other step that I took was I used the Ghiradelli classic white chips and added a 1/4 cup of milk and microwaved them to get them creamy and melted. And then I'm going to add in 8 ounces of cream cheese, all the good stuff for icing. And then we're just going to blend that up. Depending on the size of your cookie sheet or your circle here, you may or may not use all of this icing. You just wanted a nice layer to hold the fruit, and it will harden just a little bit. So I'm going to put in most of it. I also wanted to mention that if you're used to using a stone, I would suggest that a little bit of oil is okay for this cookie, because you definitely don't want it to stick. If you are using any kind of a cookie pan, you definitely want to oil your pan. All right. Then as far as fruit goes, depending on what time of year you're going to make this, summer's wonderful because everything is so fresh. And if you're going to use peaches, I would suggest giving them a lemon bath or something that will help them from turning brown. I've even used canned peaches before. Today I'm not going to, although I am going to use some fresh strawberries, blueberries, kiwi, and then I have some pineapple. My husband and I both like pineapple, so I went ahead and got the crushed to kind of fill in. I typically start in the center and work out, so I found a pretty strawberry that's going to be kind of my centerpiece. so beautiful. Slice that up and enjoy.